I put out a short where I asked you guys to give me your comments on what it is you believe Gustang's true plan is when it comes to starting this war with the Lopobia family and Traumerei. If you don't believe it's as simple as he wants to get Jihad out the paint, Traumerei has been presented to be loyal to Jihad, and thus he's got to go. But I didn't get as many comments as I thought I was gonna get on this, so it is what it is. So I'm not gonna do a live. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna go through the comments that are here and then kind of give my thoughts on it. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Devfruit user says that I think they're overthinking it, which is fair. So Lazaro was one of Lazaro and Billy Bob are the main reasons I put the question out there. So he says, to be clear, I think it will be like it will be. Sorry, to be clear, it will likely be a more straightforward conflict in this case. But I do think Gustang is ultimately trying to win over family heads to his side. It might not just be Traumerei. The reason that I find this kind of line of thinking interesting is because I'd be hard pressed for like what particular evidence you've seen, aside from the fact that we know Gustang is extremely smart, probably sly, and he has grander ambitions and certain ulterior motives that we don't know. Like I know like his like true goal is probably not clear. Like does he not like Jihad because he just doesn't like him? Like he has to go? Is it some low key secret? I'm actually such a good dude deep down inside, and I want what's best for the tower. Does he want to be king? Does he believe that maybe V was supposed to be king or something, and thus Bam should be the one ruling the tower? Like we don't know, but based on everything that I've seen Gustang do, I still find it surprising to come to this conclusion because I'm like, he started a war with propaganda. He wanted public opinion to be on his side before he started the war, and thus he did that. He's sending Guerrero and them to get Bam and things of that nature. Like nothing that I've particularly seen, I would argue, align with this line of thinking. But there could be a bunch of red herrings that I'm seeing, and really, truly, he's like getting Leviathan's memories back to Traumerei will make Traumerei betray Jihad. Thus, I have him. But then I have to wonder: is he going to do this one by one? How could he possibly essentially challenge every family head, at least the ones that are more allied with Jihad, and get them to come to his side? And why would they listen if they've all listened to Jihad? So it's interesting to think about, but I personally don't see it. But you know, it is what it is. Let's keep going. Um, do we know if Leviathan took Trom's memories, or did Trom give them to Leviathan? Sounds to me that that Leviathan's Jesus Christ, Traumerei's memories, I think, were given to to Leviathan by Traumerei willingly. It seemed to me like he didn't want those memories. Now, for anybody who's kind of thinking outside, the box, I wonder if they think that maybe Jihad strongly suggested, that you give them this particular memory up, especially if it relates to maybe Jihad and Arlene and betrayal and love and things of that nature, because we know a lot of us have an inclination that part of the reason he's an anima and he subjugates creatures and animals and things like that is because he believes that dominating them is better than having them have free will, because in the end they will betray you, and he will betray you for love, like Wang Wai did for Nenea, at least in his eyes, right? So this could be a repeating theme as well. A lot of us are thinking, but my understanding though is that Traumerei gave them up willingly, but the fact that he doesn't have them haunts him, and he has dreams about them and doesn't remember them when he wakes up. So that's what I know, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone thought like that Jihad was like, "Hey, what? Feed him those memories, bro." So Jabril says, "I do think his plan is bigger than just a mere war." Well, I don't think it's just a mere war. It's war with a purpose, I suppose. Not that I'm endorsing that, but I'm just saying. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Maybe Jihad wanted Traumerei to give his memories because it was bad for the king. See, like, yeah, like What if I don't know if it makes him? I wonder if it's like the literal betrayal was really jihad, and Traumerei has those memories. And maybe giving them to Leviathan is what makes him loyal to him. But if he gets him back, he'd be like, wait a minute. You're the one who betrayed V and Arlene and blah, 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 yada, yada. Could just be a PR stunt. Like, it's bad press. I don't know. It's not impossible, but. And I think Jihad's the type of person who would do that. But that remains to be seen. I think we're doing a little too much speculation and headcanoning there. But I feel it. I feel it. Let me collapse this. Let me see what this says now. It says Traumerei could have. Sorry, let me just go up a little bit. Wait. All right. Yeah, in the end, it does depend on what exactly Leviathan knows and decides to tell Bam. That's actually a good point too. Like, what has he told Bam? What does Bam know at this point? Does Bam know this, or does Bam know a half the story, a part of the story, like the whole story? Like, what does he know? And does Traumerei give Leviathan multiple memories, or is that the specific memory that he's given him and nothing else? You feel what I'm saying? And if it's that important and vital, I wonder if Traumerei is actually low key deep down worried about the fact that Leviathan is inside Bam. I'm not sure though. Traumerei could have fed Leviathan his most saddest and personal memories, but Leviathan could spin it in a negative light when telling Bam. And I wouldn't put that against him because he hates him and he wanted Bam to attack him. I wouldn't put that against him. That's a good point, JDB. A little twist to the truth. That Bam doesn't know and Traumerei doesn't remember. I have a few theories for if Traumerei is a good guy in disguise and if he's really a big mastermind or just a lobotomized buffoon. I personally like the heel turn that could happen if Traumerei gets his memories back, if it's done well, that is. But it wouldn't surprise me if Gustang also has memories he needs back because what he said to Kun in And So Will I, other to say that Gustang doesn't know, with all his insider knowledge, why he needs Bam, only that he does. Okay. I wonder if it's also a thing where you just can't say it yet, but that's not okay. Plus, it's up in the air whether Traumerei only fed his memory, only fed his memories. I think he could have fed memories of others as well. So you think maybe some of the other family heads, maybe a portion or parts of the big betrayal or whatever that incident was, Leviathan has all of them? Okay. Oh shoot, where was I? Lost myself. Oh, considering we've already seen him play mind tricks on Yas Ratcha and Traumerei's power of mental domination seems quite strong. It wouldn't surprise me if he could steal, alter, and mess with memories. I don't know. For some reason, I believe that technique isn't unique to him. Like I think even Bam will be able to do that to some degree, but that's a fair point. I don't know that yet for a fact, but well said. Well said. Well said. Oh shoot, where was I? Can't speak on the spoilers. Ross Bush, so I'll keep my theories out of here. That's interesting, to be honest. I agree. Let me collapse this. What does this say? Also in season 3, episode 135, Gustang makes Holland take the false book with him. Maybe Gustang wants Traumerei to read it. Apart from creating the outline, instead it could be that Gustang wants Traumerei to get his memories back, so when he kills him, he'll know why he's being punished. That's fire. So like, I want you to know why I want you in the dirt, bitch ass nigga. I like that. I like Billy Bob. He also gave me the idea that like maybe. By the way, this commentator is one of the reasons why I'm making these videos. By the way, I also wonder if maybe Gustang just wants the actual truth about the Great 10 Warriors out there, for one reason or another. Maybe to break through the veil. Maybe to cause and sow dissension in maybe the king and the families for some reason or another. I wonder if there's more going on there. I've had a theory for a while, but not about the family heads, but about the keys to opening the 135th floor. All right, talk to me. I don't think the 3 keys are directly a part of the 3 rings. Are there 3 rings? there's only two. Well, I guess the boss or maybe the captain might have one, but okay, sorry. If I had a theory for one, no. I don't think the three rings are directly a part of the keys. We know Wagner and Crocker have the rings. I don't remember if the boss did, but for this theory, I'm assuming he does. Okay, fair enough. So the boss, the captain, we're gonna say that he has a ring too. So there's two or three rings. Just having the rings alongside the 13 weapons seems simple, for lack of a better way to say it to me. So what if the three of them are the keys themselves and not the rings? Wait, what? Hold on. Back up now. Just having the rings alongside the 13 weapons seems too simple, for lack of a better to say it to me. So what if the three of them are the keys themselves but not the rings? It would explain why Wagner is all but immortal and would put a hell of a twist on the story of having to sacrifice Wagner. I lost where I was, sorry guys. But shit, what the hell? Where did I go? I lost myself. Sorry guys. It would explain why Wagner is all but immortal and would put a hell of a twist on the story of having to sacrifice Wagner, Karaka, and the boss to open the 335th floor. So you're saying their lives are the keys, not the actual. Oh, okay. So I'm caught up now. So are you saying their lives only are the keys, so you have to sacrifice them? Or is it the keys in conjunction with the 13 great weapons? Oh, 13 13-month series, 13 great weapons, 13-month series. I have a pushback. You say that it's simple, but it looks to me like Jihad has a failsafe in place that doesn't allow anybody to get all the keys by keeping it a secret, whatever the greatest sin of the king was, blah blah blah, with maybe Karaka, Wagner, and or the captain, the boss in conjunction. And in addition to the fact that if you wield two of the 13-month series at the same time and ignite them, the ghost of the 13-month series takes over your body. We've seen it happen to Yuri, and we know what happened to another princess. That to me seems like the failsafe that even if you have two, you can't handle the power of igniting them. There's a curse on them to stop you from doing it. So that's why I believe Ban will be the one to be able to do it because he could probably dispel it. But fair enough. That's interesting. I'm trying to see Karaka live though, bro. I'm trying to see Karaka live. You feel me? So that's actually it. So we can. That's all the comments that I had. I'll do one refresh to see. Nope, that's it. So here's the last thing that I'm going to say, and then we'll call it a day. I still think we might be overthinking it a little bit. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that I don't think that there's more to this than to just destroy him, get him out the pen. Yes, our family won. He's gone. I definitely think Gustang has deeper ambitions and an ulterior motive and a goal that we're just not aware of. But I don't know if I see this whole big brain get everybody back on the same side and fight the 10 grave. I don't think so. I think there will be, when like the war for the tower, so to speak, happens, I think there will be some families allied with Jihad, some that are not, and some that may be like on our side, but some might be like neutral somewhere in the middle or could be swayed to either side. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below and have yourselves a mighty fine day. I'm going to be out here. Patreon gang, you already know what it is. I don't want to be eating ice soup. And you guys are the answer for me not eating ice soup. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers. That's the CBLs. But shout out to the Priests of Fire. That's the certified Brillet lovers. Are they the real CBL? I don't know. They might be. But definitely got to give the hugest shout out to my tier 3 pledgers. The 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemiko, Zachary Cooper, Urek Mazzino, Tino Brown, Ticos, Sonny Kathapali, Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Reese Dijon, Raft ZB, Maury, Lazy Dragon, Johnny Rogers, Irene Sharda, Triss, Childish Nujabes, Andrew, Allen, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I'm moving on from ice soup to ice sandwiches. We on the come up. Yeah.